So yesterday we talked about treating hearing loss and a little about why it helps with tinnitus management. So let's talk about that a little more in detail. So the brain is in charge of monitoring the body and making sure that it's working the way it should. So every single day it's checking in with every system to make sure it's doing its job. So again, as the ears continue to decline, it starts to recognize that they're not doing their job. But unlike anything else in the body, unlike a cut where it can say throw coagulants or antibodies, the ears, when it changes, there's no solution to fixing that. It's a permanent change in the body, so there's permanent damage. And so the ears, the brain just continues to recognize that it's a permanent change and there's nothing it can do about it, so it continues to hyper monitor that system. So you have a very abnormal signal going on between the ears and the brain. When you correct the hearing loss with hearing aids, you reinforce a normal signal again. So your ear and your brain starts to communicate more normally again, and you start to hear those sounds more normally. So part of the reason that people notice a reduction in their tinnitus is you restore that more normal signal between the ear and the brain. Another reason people notice a reduction in the tinnitus is you're bringing in other environmental sounds. So remember back to when we talked about sound therapy and how other sounds in the environment help with reducing tinnitus sounds. Well, think about it in terms of vision. If you're in a very, very dark room and you have a candle, you're going to really quickly see that candle and be drawn to that candle. But if you turn on the lights, you probably won't even notice it. Think about that for acoustically right now. So again, if you have a lot of hearing loss and you can't hear a lot of things, but you hear that tinnitus, it's going to be really annoying. And you now treat your hearing loss and bring in all these other sounds. You bring environmental sounds like the bird, the refrigerator running, and music, and all these other sounds. All of a sudden, that tinnitus goes in the background. So again, just bringing in these environmental sounds is going to help a lot with natural masking. So that's another reason that hearing aids are really, really successful in reducing tinnitus awareness.